Hey everyone, and welcome to the video. Thank you so much for joining me. This is completely different than any other video that I've made on YouTube. I've never technically owned a pet. I've dated people who have had pets that I've kind of adopted, but those relationships did not work out. So these two little kitties that you're about to see in this video are my first official cat of my own since 2011. Now, before I show you them, I want to tell you a little bit of backstory about why I decided to get cats and some of the cats I've had in the past. So when I was very little, I had a cat that we adopted, and its name was Fluffy. It was a very white and fluffy and poofy cat, and it got pregnant. I mean, there's no other way to say it. It got knocked up. And it had a couple of kittens. It had 3, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. I was very young. I was maybe 4 or 5. I can't remember exactly. But there were 3 kittens. There was, and I think I named them all. There was Patches or Mittens. I can't remember. It was either Patches or Mittens, which is a black and white one. There was Butterscotch, which was a ginger and white one, which was my cat. I claimed that one. And then there was a white one with a bit of a black tuft on the head, and I named that one Thunder. It was born in a thunder and lightning storm. So as a kid, I thought, you know what? Let's name this cat Thunder. Anyways, unfortunately, we gave one away, and we were just left with Butterscotch and Thunder. And then Butterscotch actually got ran over by my cousin, of all people. So not good. So we were left with Thunder, and Thunder became our cat. And I had Thunder almost 19 years. Thunder passed away in 2011 from kidney failure, I think it was. So the majority of my life, I've had a cat, and I've been around cats, and I've dated people who have had cats, and I've dated people who have had dogs. So I've been around animals most of my life. I love animals, cats, dogs, goats, whatever. But it's been a couple of years since I've actually had an animal in my life, and I thought, you know what? It's time. It's time to get some kitties. The place that I live doesn't allow dogs. If it did, I would adopt a greyhound, but unfortunately, no dogs allowed here. So I decided to adopt 2 kitties, and I wanted to get 2 because I didn't want one to become lonely. Not that the cat that I had before, Thunder, was ever lonely. I don't think she was, but I just wanted them to kind of grow up together. So I got brother and sister little kitties, and I struggled with the names an awful lot. And I wanted to call one Goose. So that 100% Goose was going to be the name of one of them. And I thought about the name Goose and what would go with Goose, and Top Gun came to mind because one of the call signs in Top Gun is Goose. So I was thinking about the other ones in there. I think there was Viper, Maverick, and Merlin, and there might have been another one. I really like the name Merlin, but it just sounded, I don't know, it sounded kind of odd for a cat. And Maverick also sounded a bit odd for a cat. So I thought, okay, well, what about another G name? And Goose is the boy kitten who you're going to see, and the other one's a female. So I started thinking about girl names that start with a G. Gina, there's some other ones, but then I thought, what about Greta? Because I really like the band Greta Van Fleet because I love Led Zeppelin and they sound so much alike, and I'm a big fan of their music. So I thought, Greta is kind of it's like kind of an old lady kind of name, but those names are kind of coming back. And who else has a cat named Greta? So I thought, you know what? I'll call her Greta. So I got Greta and Goose, and I'll go get them now. They're a little hyper. I think at the moment they were playing and fighting. I just woke them up. So just give me a moment. I'll be right back. All right, I'm going to introduce you to Greta first, and they both have so different personalities so far. They're only a little over 6 weeks, maybe 7 weeks old, and personality-wise, they're just completely different. So Greta here, she's a little hellion. She likes to get into everything. She likes to bite wires. She, clawing up the back of the couch. Really curious. Too curious for her own good, gets herself in some trouble, into some things that she's not supposed to get into, but she's very loving. She does not mind being held, as you can tell. She has no cares in the world. Pretty much right now, she's a little feisty, but I can hold her like this. She really does not care at all. Just looking around. Sometimes she'll fight and play with my hand and stuff, but she's Calico, and she's so cute. There, you're famous. Look, you're famous. She's so hyper, I just woke her up. So she doesn't really meow a whole lot, but she's really sweet. Like, I can basically keep her on her back here if I'm laying down on the couch or sitting down on the couch and kind of rub her little face, and she licks me. That makes her comfortable and stuff, and then she just falls asleep. Like, she's out cold and her arms are back. I've got a couple of pictures of that. But she's the bad one, but she's also the good one at the same time because she doesn't mind being held. Goose, on the other hand, is less inquisitive, more of a follower. She's definitely the leader, and she's also the bully. But Goose doesn't really like to be held as much as Greta. So he's a bit of a struggle sometimes. And I've been growing my beard out because I kind of like to play with it. What do you think? Should we show them Goose? Yeah. All right, here's Goose. He, like I said, doesn't really like to be held that much. Goose, you're famous. But Goose is really sweet. He's very cuddly when you're not really holding him. Like if you're sitting on the couch, he's always right up here on my shoulder, sleeping or whatever. He's becoming a little bit more friendly and a little bit more accepting to being held as he gets older. But you like the beard. He loves my beard. He's always playing with it and licking it and stuff. And he's pretty cute. He's got all little white feet, white paws. He's a meower, though. They have completely different meows. Greta has a very weak and dainty meow, and his is just piercing loud. It's crazy. And he loves to lick. He loves to lick. He loves to bite, too, you little goose. Their eyes are just starting to change. It's hard to tell right now, but he'll be fixed first. You're going to play with your own tail? Really? You know that's your tail, right? Look at him. What a biter. Bites and licks. That's what he does. And then he gets sleepy and falls asleep. His little paws have like black on them. What do you got to say, Goose? Huh? What are you saying? Oh, no, you're just going to play with your foot? He's definitely the less intelligent of the two. All right, where's Greta? Just a second. Yeah, Greta is currently behind my computer biting wires, which is why they're not allowed in here. They can both be very cuddly at the same time and also very independent. Sometimes they like to fight and play fight and all that stuff, but sometimes they just sleep completely apart and they just don't care about each other. But they're both pretty hyper right now. I woke them up from a nap. So anyways, these are my kitties, and I keep you guys updated as time moves on. I'm going to put them down now. They're a little excited. I'll keep you guys updated on their growth and stuff. They're going to grow pretty quick. It's going to be crazy. So I will be posting pictures on my Instagram. It is NEILTAYLORR, 2 R's at the end. It's also linked down below in the description if you want to see updated pictures of the kitties. And yeah, I'll bring it back on some videos every now and then. And I do live stream every single Friday on YouTube and on Twitch. So if you want to follow me on Twitch, that is also linked down below in the description. It's twitch.tv/post2post. And I usually am going to show the kitties every single Friday on the stream. So if you want to see those kitties every Friday, you got to join me for some marbles on Twitch. All right, guys, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. If you'd like to send me some photos of your kitties, or your dogs or your pets or whatever, please tweet at me. Don't send me a message because I have DMs turned off and I don't really get the notification, but just like tweet at me on Twitter, and I'd love to see your pets. So thanks guys for watching. I appreciate it. Hope you can subscribe if you love pets too, and I'll catch you guys later. Adios.